Hi guys, Messy Cook here. We're going to do another recipe video today. We're going to make some pork loin. We're going to use our sweet and smoky blend today to do that. This is a combination of dark brown sugar, chili pepper, salt, garlic, pepper. Awesome on all kinds of pork that you're going to make. Pork chops, pork loin, ribs, pork butt. We're going to make a pork loin up tonight and do it in the sous vide. All right, guys, once we get that out of the wrapper and get it ready to go, we're going to take our pork seasoning and we're going to liberally apply it right over the top of that. Again, this is in our TikTok shop. All right, as you get a nice liberal coating on there, you're going to pat that in. You can add a little more as needed to the sides and such to get that all marked up. Flip it over, repeat on the backside. We scored up the backside there so we can get a little more surface area to be able to get that seasoning in there and have it be really well seasoned. It's going to give some more surface area to that back when we kind of get to the point where we're searing this off and let that fat render a little bit more as it goes. So once you get that all seasoned up, you're going to make sure you mop up a bunch of that extra seasoning there and get as much of that up. You don't want to waste it. It's very tasty. Again, this can be found in our TikTok shop. You can get a coupon if you're a first-time buyer for the TikTok shop. TikTok is offering those coupons. If you order it, we'll get it shipped out to you right away. There's also all our other spices that are available right there in our TikTok shop. So that sucker's nice and seasoned up. We're going to get it in a bag and get it sous vide. And in the bag it goes. All right, guys, once you got it in the bag, we're going to add our secret ingredient, which is always butter. And we're going to put that into the bag here. This will melt down into that meat as it's cooking in the sous vide and make this really tasty. All right, guys, once you got that all set up here, on this food saver, you can see that it has a sous vide setting. So if you have something like that on your thing, make sure you use that. Then you're going to set it to vacuum. We've got our Anova sous vide machine set up, heating up the water to 150. We've got it set up on our Cambro bucket here. We're going to take and drop our pork in. Even though it's not quite to temp yet, it will climb and get there well before the pork's ever done. And what the key point there is we want to make sure the pork gets in there. So that's going to be about 3 to 4 hours. So with the movie magic, I'll see you in about 15 seconds. So it's been about 3.5 hours that's been in there cooking along. Just like I said from the movie magic, it's right now. We're going to take that and set that down on some paper towels on your cutting board because it's going to be wet from the thing. And we'll get it out of the bag. All right, guys, we're going to take and cut this open. We're going to use these cooking juices to make ourselves a sauce. All right, so you're going to dump those cooking juices right into a pan. Steal them for that cooking process. We're going to combine this with some barbecue sauce and let it reduce down and make some really tasty stuff. All right, guys, we're going to take some Kinder's barbecue sauce. It's one of my favorites. We're going to put probably half a cup in there. That's about what I had left in this bottle. Get that going just over medium heat and get it up to a boil. As usual, my little friend's at my feet here while we're trying to cook. Once you got the sauce started, go ahead and get that out of the bag. Put it on a baking tray that has an elevated rack on it, so that way you can get heat all around it. We're going to stick that in a 550-degree oven for about 10 minutes till the outside is seared. As that starts to boil, get it up to that little boil and then reduce your heat down to a little below medium and let it simmer. Once that's reduced by about 1/3 to a half, if you check it and it coats the back of the spoon nicely, it's good to go. After about 10 minutes or so, you pop that out of the oven and we'll get it all sliced up. All right, guys, time to get this all sliced up. I'm going to use my Doll Strong Shogun Series knife. I love this thing. I'm going to get a couple good cuts in here. Nice and moist, ready to go. All right, guys, got it all plated up here. We got some green beans, got some roasted red potatoes to go with it. We can't forget about our sauce that we had, and we just give it a nice drizzle all over the top there. A little bit more just for good measure. All right, guys, all ready to go, ready to eat. We're gonna give it a shot here, see how it came out. That is excellent. Like I said, guys, don't forget you can find us in the TikTok shop. Pick up these spices to include our wonderful sweet and smoky pork blend. That's what was all over this. It's absolutely fantastic. Make a mess, make some great food. Thanks for watching The Messy Cook.